We heard a lot of people advocating that Kusasis are NDC. I am a Kusasi youth organizer. My mother is a Kusasi. I am a royal, and I'm the constituency youth organizer for Zebila constituency. So what are you talking about? 2023 with colonialism, Kusasis are the largest tribe in Upper East region. We are the second largest in the whole northern Ghana, after the Dagombes. So how can Mamprusis come and rule over us?
This is now war begotten war.
It is something that we cannot contain it any longer. The fact is that we've been peaceful for over the years. It isn't that we cannot fight back, but we are peaceful, loving people, and we don't want to fight them. Today, it has gotten to the peak, and we are calling on the government to either sanction it or maybe look at the law and implement it before it is over. Else, we will lay down our tools, we will go after them. If really it is true that everybody can do anything, we have 6 administrative districts. We have Pusiga, we had Binduri, we had Garutimpani, we had Boku Central, we had Binduri, and we had Zebila constituency. 6 administrative districts. And you want to come and rule over us when you cannot speak our language? It is unpardonable, and we are not going to entertain it any longer. From now onwards, we are giving the ultimatum. If nothing is done about it, the youth will escalate and will also face the law. Thank you very much.
The government to arrest perpetrators of this illegality after issuing and giving directives to the security agencies to the arrest and prosecute any person who holds himself out as a Bokunaba. Indeed, in the press statement issued by the government, what is clear is that the Nayire committed an illegality against the state of Ghana, and on that basis, the Kusasi People Congress, KPC, in its yesterday's statement issued by the president, Professor Azuma, who called for not only the arrest of the imposter chief, but also the arrest and prosecution of the Nayire and his elders for the illegal and criminal acts by which they committed, and for calling the bluff of the president and the laws of Ghana enshrined in the 1992 Constitution. Friends of the press, has any of you heard that someone has been arrested in connection to the illegal actions of the Nayire?
No!
And his cohorts?
No!
Is the government telling Ghanaians and the whole world that the state security agencies, police, military, and national security, among others, are incapable of locating the Nayire and his elders and that of the imposter chief? We are really surprised at the lackadaisical attitude of the government and state security agencies towards the enforcement of the laws of Ghana and the apparent show of aggression towards the peace-loving people of Kusasi State by the Nayire. We are not surprised because a Mamprusi man, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, is the Vice President of Ghana and the Chairman of the Ghana Police Council. Bawumia's loyalty to the Mamprugu Kingdom seemed to have overtaken his mandate to protect the constitution that made him the Vice President of Ghana. Even though some available intelligence to us indicate that heavy security personnel are being engaged by high powers to escort the same man to Boku, that the same government purposely issued an arrest warrant. The youth of Kusasi is treating this information with the contempt it deserves, because we believe His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo will not compromise his firm stand in protecting the sanctity of the Constitution of Ghana, which he swore to do as the President of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, since the security agencies have been unable to locate and arrest the people engaged in criminality and lawlessness act in bringing the name of Boku to public ridicule, we, the youth of Kusasi, are by this press conference declaring our readiness and willingness. Good afternoon to you, gentlemen of the media, and thank you for honoring our call at such a short notice to share with you the news of the unfortunate and wicked schemes by the Mamprusis in Boku and Nayire to enskin a rival Mamprusi chief in Kusasi land. Friends of the media, youth of Kusauk, ladies and gentlemen, the Kusauk Youth Movement, KYM, is delighted to address you all gathered here today on a matter that even the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, described as a big national security crisis. This is because some people somewhere seem to have some insatiable pleasure and uncontrolled power in ensuring there is no peace in Baku. This, we the youth of Kusauk see it as backwardness and irresponsible, which must not be stopped. But the government must show goodwill, faith in protecting the chieftaincy institution to preserve our envious democratic institutions governed by the rule of law and not the reverse. Ladies and gentlemen, as you are all aware, it has been 3 days ago when the chief of the Mamprugu, Nabohogu Mahami Abdullahi Sherga II, purportedly enskined one Alhaji Sedu Abagre, a Mamprusi man, as a rival chief for Boku in clear violation of the laws of Ghana and calling a bluff of the highest court of the land. The Supreme Court of its 2003 decision, in a reaction to this illegality and action unbefitting of royalty, the government in a press statement released by the Minister of Information on behalf of the government stated as follows. The government condemned development in Nayire today, February 15, 2023, concerning the purported enskinment of a new Boku Naba as illegal and a threat to national security. The government further reiterates that Naba Asigiri Abogrago Azoka II is the Boku Naba duly gazetted. And a member of the National and Upper East Regional House of Chiefs and National House of Chiefs respectively. The security agencies have therefore been directed to arrest and prosecute any other person who holds himself out as a Boku Naba. Friends of the media fraternity, isn't 3 days not enough for the government to arrest perpetrators of this illegality after issuing and giving directives to the security agencies to the arrest and prosecute any person who holds himself out as a Boku Naba? Indeed,
of the law, anyone else impersonating Boku Naba must be arrested and prosecuted. We acknowledge government's directive through the Minister of Information to arrest the imposter. However, we do not trust government to do the right thing. The government must enough of the talk. The military and intelligence teams in Boku are either clueless, corrupt, or arm-twisted. Why did they allow this to happen? Events preceding the purported enskinment point to the fact that security agencies in Boku have been infiltrated by one party to the conflict. Was the military providing state protection to Nayire to enskin Alhaji Sedu Abagre, or the military was there to stop the purported enskinment? This remains our big question. If the military was sent to do the latter, how did an old man like Alhaji Sedu Abagre elude arrest? This does not reconcile with the integrity and professionalism that the Minister for Defense touted the military on the floor of Parliament. Ladies and gentlemen, the failure of the President through the security services and the Attorney General to act or live up to their responsibilities in enforcing the law, which he has sworn to uphold and protect, persecuting the lawbreakers and delivering justice in matters relating to the Boku chieftaincy, are what embodies the Nayire and his gang of lawlessness tribesmen to act this way. We wish to call on the government to act stiffly and decisively according to the law. Our identity as people is under attack, and the state cannot look helpless, especially when our claims are supported by truth and law. Yes. The government failure to act timely would have irreparable political consequences on both the New Patriotic Party and the government in Kusasi. Yes.
A leader who will speak to it, ma kabokusada to the extent ya kizana to amanchon kotu ka kotu tngmale ka supreme court ngmaya ka yele ya ni mampriglan kasolo lena ko chanti nye paramount chief for Kusasi no kala sole supreme court ngmale shambala ma ama so halala be dalan boyen to ko jimin to gumya ni yam mampriglan no nyela ngun lena no kulti le boku paramount chief mabia yelm nawunzo yeme kama yeme nyela mamprobe nyela dagban be nyela wubo yeme leso hakali to daily to la yaman ton akani bu zor le yelbo nyama kap government na yina ya. You see, before the installation of the la now regional minister o changle na yilma nti yeba no lebre nang laban ma kabeli is too late kanang le ka kono to kumi ban nang le ma kana yina nti paper be nti statement kana ye statement ma ya ni ban government be recognize any na apart from na so ngunye Kusasi ma paramount chief ma no so ne ban le na so no you telebu holdo man kama na nyo zante boku ne ban gbago pare nyam gomata no masha ibi mi angun lego ma kebi mi abel so ma what are you supposed to do kinzor mo abba yaman ko to la yale da mashir de da shi lulu kamzasa mabiya hankal ko to dili man yaram yara kana yantin yan landlord kan ta pa yale ya umpa biya nyintum ya kulma kachaman yanga ditin nyang maya ka yelma ai de akuto la habwelma simple and short ama abla bien yang ma ka tan mala milate ngare taba logic to en dele nen yam man pergla yen le na ko chanti nye Kusasi paramount chief dukuto non haka kuto dele. We are in the 21st century ni nesum kana pam for whatever reason the teacher man president be boko I don't care. But dum ku bien ya dina nyela banum bole be in changto somba be banum ku bole ki ka to somba ya kapti ya te bla bori som de nama du ku kay to ashel mabia to ngoma nyende tama katang ba tun danam be yungo kakuto holy people to abba zungo ka to ma pile boku buku kureta byakam buku kureta ndeko pa nimva Europea nirba ipia nirba nupia nirba yopia lelo kunya tangmane haka banya security experts kapti yetia ni lela ben sharin ndoma no government be take time ni then degenerate him to something else na haiti be banda ni rebels nyela banyen pass through boku nkena Ghana kakuna to kufu. Can you imagine this? Kikufo kakuchaba kabakubia nang laban ma. Dempa kayen nang yala adwa shel kayen soe on garba dene. De kuchama minte ashem wonen na garba den ma. Principal ni kana kate zan jima zan toe. So chansan ami adwa yen yela ma be advice be yelman pin shel kan ba yen yel tongoma na bang la garba den topic 2 ma din yen yeshama. So iku yelle kar yeshe kam to lalambala yen yelle me kar man la advice kan man adwa kayen suhe kan man yelman pin shel ko be ne man ka so kam so yelle kam ba kan yelle ya man ku ba yen yelle kan shi afi to suri na woni boku numa na on tamba sodo boku num nyela ban tabne sa shel kam za sa ka to sura na won tamba sodo to amma mabiya yen yela me te su ni na on tumba su do kam mi to sur ne yamang le shele kam yila yamang la ma ye tebe nang adachi. There cannot be peace din they nang ka justice beno. And I am telling you, yen yelle me ka kushi dagban FM won ndala fe yen yelle me ka ban kama ya boku yeto ama. You see, leadership failure kama president mino nyanga baba pun fail so ala ya failure you see banu ko fail na man kar na hanati shama politicians banu fail ti shama kacha boku yeto ama ala byaron ngon kunyere kama yi garba yi kunye tondana mandiba mallam kar kunna ha Allah han kunyele bula nyer nya Allah you see bula kama ko zama logic ka ko mbe kama kan dan ya na ko ensu dagban ka chantilere na ko be kama son we kama kintampo karenye kintampo za na nyu logic to deal. You see now me to you to me karam things make it very simple titi dagban ba min pamba na numba tenu su northern region kaso asin yelho dagbamba tumpamba na numba tenu su northern region kakana north east. Okay, tina kam na savannah region zabase karse ne banem pahama bangban su savannah region kakana north east region ya bansu north east region ya te mabihman persi ne bimob nema bangban su ne pa ne kumpam patch be north east bangban su numpuluma. So they nan kabusule wulaka you see it's very possible ka dagbambe be ka man person to chang to shape very well but ikuto chang na mane anto ni nyab na no it's not good even nan adachi ni la ya ma to de so aram yalbo you see wulaka man program ya mlo tangbare kamlo paramount chief kala hala chang sha bantang ban not le paramount chief to ba do kuto nan even if you were doing it during the time kabanya minor tribe kaptepa yere ya bi de tuna che yaman chonkulba ya kama yaman blif won kunye de na chabo ku metama a leader who will speak